MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. James Paxton will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. It dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Torres picks it up, and that's the first out. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's a .333 hitter. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. 2 down. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So not much. Michael Givens, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that one is gone.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So now to the plate, Thairo Estrada, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Thairo Estrada is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Torres is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
This is foul right side. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Ready with another 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hayes on the run for it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And here's Renato Nunez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. At the plate, Anthony Santander. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys quite.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Santander's got it, and there's one away. Giancarlo Stanton now swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. The swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Ball 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Giancarlo Stanton becomes out number 2 this inning. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep to right center. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We play. Leading off the inning, Pedro Severino, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Urshela is over and he puts it away for the first out. Now in the box, Andrew Velasquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that misses inside 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Orioles. They trail this one 1. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
At the plate, Mike Ford, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Gardner on at first, nobody out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this will be fouled away. Another 0-2 home.
That's outside.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out. Now batting, Gio Urshela. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, shortstop.
Settling in now, Thairo Estrada. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either. Matty, gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Men on third with 2 down. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0. So striding forward now, Hanser Alberto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Barehanded at his knees. Got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Mancini hits a little over the 270 mark. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
2-2 the count.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
0-1.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. High in the air out to center field. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. And he's a
0-1's the
bit
count.
tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. That just misses off the inside for ball one.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out. And he missed. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's set. Here it comes.
Second base. Hey! Gleyber Torres.
Now the 0-1.
Ball down.
High and deep to right center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Paul Fry answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch.
The count is 2-1.
And he
3
can't
balls,
catch the
1
corner
strike.
here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now back, the designated hitter, Miguel.
Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Tanner Scott will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 66.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And another foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We played 4. It's now 2-0 New York. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 28, Pedro Severino.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rio.
In now for the O's, Rio Ruiz. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but There he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
This is far I'm from. The only thing I would identify as passive is he loaded the tent and stove into the Jeep trailer. The word loaded would make it passive. That makes sense.
Into the box now, Andrew Velasquez.
0-1.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runner at second here with one man out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1 and 2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Line drive to left. Stanton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
The bat, number 11.
So two are gone now in the Baltimore.
I got number 3, elevator room. Houston there on 1 November. So that's future tense. So it's not passive. That's passive.
Or fifth, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And no advance. It's ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Mike Ford.
I'll say that's
First baseman, Mike.
From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Right. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After to Santander. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Gio. Shella, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready for another shot now. Tyro Estrada, no hits to this point.
Estrada.
number 10 is active.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Hanser Alberto, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball called for strike 2. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So here's Trey Mancini. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Throw into second. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying in.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit.
Judge is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Orioles.
So digging in now, Anthony Santander. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. Standing in, Torres. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone!
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And it's fouled away. Swing.
Number 1 will be the student is taking a test.
And a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And that misses for ball one. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. One out, nobody on. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hayes is there, 2 gone. Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. Popped him up. Ruiz over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 New York.
You can say submit the memorandum by 1500.
Into the box, Austin Hayes. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now at the plate, Pedro Severino hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
1-0.
And a ball, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 2nd home run early in the year. And that puts the Orioles on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate now, Rio Ruiz. And right into the shift. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
0-2 is the count.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
0-1's the count.
Jose Iglesias is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
Two out with the man at first. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Get up and stretch. Home. In now, Gary Sanchez. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Miguel Castro comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. No outs, nobody on. And he takes a called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Little chopper back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding in, Mike Ford. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gio Urshela. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. 1 and 2 now.
The count is
With
1
2
and
strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping into the box, Thairo Estrada, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1 and 2. This is on the ground over to first. To Iglesias for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Torres will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 5-1. Now to the plate, Hanser Alberto. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 5-1. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up.
The right fielder, Aaron.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Aaron Judge becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mancini moving back. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
That's out.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Adam Ottavino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Anthony Santander will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Anthony Santander.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And right into the shift.
That ball's foul.
This will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a liner, but foul. The next 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the pitch. The
One
next
ball,
0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez has it. And he makes the throw to first. Santander is retired, and there's one away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Pedro Severino. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Ready with the 0-1.
That counts. 1-1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-1 the final total in today's game. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. James Paxton earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Michael Givens couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the